United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres expresses deep concerns over post-electoral violence and reports of excessive use of force. He deplores the loss of life and injuries among both protesters and security forces and extends his condolences to the families of the victims. He calls for a thorough and impartial investigation into these incidents. The Secretary General urges all political stakeholders and their supporters to exercise restraint, reject violence, and refrain from any inflammatory rhetoric and hate speech. He stresses the critical importance of safeguarding human rights and fundamental freedoms. He also calls on authorities to ensure a safe and secure environment where the rights of all citizens are protected and to ensure due process for anyone arrested. The UN Secretary General encourages inclusive dialogue to address grievances and preserve national unity and stability and resolve any dispute through legal and peaceful means. He reaffirms the commitment of the United Nations to supporting sustainable peace and development in Cameroon. In the same vein, Human Rights Watch tells the government authorities to immediately rein in their security forces, promptly and impartially investigate the excessive use of force and release all those wrongfully held. It backs this call with the United Nations basic principles on the use of force and firearms by law enforcement officers. It provides that police must use the minimum necessary force at all times. Firearms may only be used to disperse violent assemblies when other less harmful means are not practicable. Law enforcement officers may only intentionally engage in lethal use of firearms when strictly unavoidable to protect life. Senior Sahel researcher at Human Rights Watch, Ilaria Aligrosi, said, I quote, Cameroonian authorities should immediately instruct their security forces to not resort to violence against protesters. They should promptly and impartially investigate alleged use of excessive and lethal force and hold those responsible accountable for any killings during this sensitive time.